Right, Rupal.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
This is like herding cats.
Isn't it? Sorry.
It's lovely to see you.
And it's lovely to see you.
You just said to me a second ago that you wanted to do a plug. Now, there is a reason for this, because it's a charity that you work for, and it's about environmental issues, essentially.
It is about environmental issues. That's one of the many things that the charity does. So it's Groundworks, 5 counties. One of the things that I do, amongst many of my colleagues, is we're green doctors. Now, when you think of green doctors, we mean energy. So we go into people's homes and provide free home visits and help people with their energy bills, whether it's things like damp and mould, whether it's, some energy-saving devices. We also sort of, refer people to other organisations, especially at the moment, Ben, when the price of things are going up. Only yesterday, Martin Lewis on the telly screaming at us to go, let's look at your energy bills and things like that, because the prices are going up.
But this is the thing that you're passionate about. And we were talking about, green environmental issues a little bit earlier on with the garden outside. It's something that really does exercise people, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, it's thinking about the environment as well. When we look at things like energy and, going carbon neutral and things that we can do at home as well. So when we go into our house, we spend about an hour and a half talking to people about their behaviours as well as looking at things like their energy bills and the other issues that they might have. Because quite often, and until I started doing this job, Ben, I had no idea of some of the really simple things I could change. I mean, really simple things. Okay, you've got a few challenges that you've got to think about, but when it comes to things like, say, the washing machine, for instance, what temperature? We know the temperature, but what else? What other settings do we need to think about? What about the eco setting? Eco setting means a longer wash, so automatically we're thinking, actually, that's gonna cost me a whole load more money. Actually, it isn't. It's the opposite, because the water, the clothes are sitting in that water rather than the machine working harder. It takes longer, but it's actually a lot cheaper for us to do.
Do you know, I've always wondered that, because it's always, I thought, because I think the eco setting on our washing machine at home is, it's hours.
Exactly, but it helps you save money. And, we go into people's homes and still look at things like, basic things like light bulbs, and, realise that a lot of people still haven't got LED light bulbs and how much of a difference they make. There were light bulbs, LED light bulbs a few years ago, which are very different to the ones now.
They used to be green, do you remember?
Yeah, but these ones will save you even more money. And it's those kind of simple behaviours about making sure you've got the fan on in the bathroom, because you're not creating more damp and mould in the property, or when you're cooking, to make sure you've got the fan on. It's those kind of little things of not putting clothes on the radiator. I know we live in Britain, and I know it's cold and nobody wants to put their clothes out in the winter, but what are the other options? We look at all sorts of things like that. And do you know what? Talking about making a difference, Ben, we really are able to make a difference. I mean, just in Leicestershire, we've probably visited over and helped over 500 families in the space of a year. Around the East Midlands, we're looking at over 2,200 families that we've managed to help. And on average, we can help you save around £325 per one of our visits.
Now, the extraordinary thing for me is that you're involved in a charity where you have to go and talk to people, because you're not known for being able to talk just off the top of your head. Rupal, just if people were interested in what you were talking about, the green energy initiatives that you're doing, how do people get in touch with you?
It's really simple. The best way, the quickest way, is probably to give you a phone number. It's 0115 978 8212, and we will get back in touch with you if needs be, and then we'll make an appointment and come out to see you, and everything we do is completely free.
Finish off your
my jammy dodger.
Nima, you can have another biscuit as well. You can have anything you like. It's been lovely to see you both.